Detroit, Michigan. Motown is the setting for the Rockets. He is able to launch from deep with a great inside game. Jalen Green has every dimension of an elite scorer, and they'll need him in every way as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Rockets, Pistons, only here on 2K. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pistons, sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivey and Hardaway Jr. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Hit me, I'm open.
Green inside the three-point line. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Cunningham. The Rockets pull it in. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Out to Brooks. Lets it go with a three. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Good to see Brooks connecting from three-point land because it helps open up everything else for him and his team.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivey. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Cunningham outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Just three to shoot. Here's Ivey. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Smith against Ivey. Pass to Van Vliet. A second chance effort, and the layup. Good by Şengün.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Ivey with a screen for Hardaway. Smith against Harris. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. That one goes in.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Şengün with a screen on Hardaway. And Şengün throws it down.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
That free throw missing. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Greg, 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And he's good on the second. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Şengün, rebounded by the Pistons. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Back to Van Vliet. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Şengün. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duren.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter too.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Şengün hits them both. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Harris passes to Duren. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. And here's Ivy. Hardaway from outside. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ring shot on the way. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
And checking out some stats for Şengün. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year, averaged 21 points per, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 6-point game. Here's Ivy. The Rockets pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith kicks to Van Vliet. The three sinks the three-pointer.
Van Vliet has a quick trigger at the arc. He's not one to hesitate, not when he's got a shot like that.
Pass to Duren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Duren. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
That one misses. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Tries the spin move. Cunningham's shot is off. Rockets leading by 8. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Holland. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Holland gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham looking it over. Ivy against Green. Bounce pass from Ivy. Shot's good by Durant.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Van Vliet against Cunningham. To the inside. Fires it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
That free throw, no good. You know, Clark, the Rockets have done a good job building a young foundation to this roster.
Yeah, I like what they've done, Kevin. They made big strides last season, and it's a team that's really growing up right in front of our eyes, and there's no reason that they can't continue the trend they're on.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
Boy, I tell you what, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
Pistons trail by 7. Now, here's Cunningham. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
To the middle. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Harris outside. Ivy kicks to Holland. No good on the triple.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Van Vliet against Cunningham. Shoots over Van Vliet. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Cunningham's got 7.
Man, he
he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Green deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by the Pistons. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said, these regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
From deep, Green. Holland with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And it goes down 2 points.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Houston in the lead. Van Vliet with it. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Pass to Green. And here is Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Cunningham sets a screen for Harris. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Whitmore. Van Vliet outside. 14 feet away, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
While Van Vliet is just barely 6 feet tall, he's really a strong dude and a competitor.
Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred Van Vliet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
He throw good, Van Vliet. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Harris's shot is off. Rockets leading by 4. And here is Van Vliet off on the layup.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Out to Hardaway. Pass to Sasser. 5 on the clock. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Green. Van Vliet outside. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Sasser. Outside Hardaway. They set the pick for the 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Over Hardaway, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
Here's Harris. Drives to the hoop. Thompson against Hardaway. Three-pointer. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet looking around. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 6-point Rocket lead. 1 second left. And no good. And that does it for the first quarter. The Rockets on top, up by 6. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Pistons trail by 6. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Thompson, Alperen and Şengün out there with Green. Then there's Shepherd, and it's Whitmore in at the small forward. Pass to Beasley. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Beasley bouncing off the defense there and finding a way to still finish, making it look effortless.
Green with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Beasley the screen. Here's Sasser. The rebound by Shepherd.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Friday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And that one against the Pistons, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one, and I'm curious to see how they improved over the offseason.
Shoots the 3.
Good work from Beasley, doing a really outstanding job making an impact on defense.
It's Beasley on the wing. Inside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Holland, guarded by Green. With the drive. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
Shepherd the pass to Thompson. And the basket is good. And now an 8-point Houston lead. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Shot clock at 6. Stewart, a screen for Hardaway. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Whitmore. Can't get it to fall. The Pistons have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Beasley, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hey, give Beasley all the credit there. I mean, when he got hit, he was not satisfied with just free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Reed is checked in for Detroit. Brooks checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepherd.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw off from Beasley.
And Beasley, his responsibility is to score the basketball and help space the floor with his outside shooting.
Stewart with the screen on Brooks. Detroit, no good that time either.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Green with a screen for Thompson. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by the Pistons. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for the Pistons. Holland comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Houston also making some changes. Adams comes in for Green, and Tari Eason subbed in for Cam Whitmore. On the wing, Brooks. Last time out, he had 13 points. Here's Van Vliet. No good with the wing jumper.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Sasser finds Stewart. Beasley against Thompson. There's the three. Another three for Detroit.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Sasser. To the paint. And Adams with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. He's checked in for the Pistons. Kate Cunningham comes in for Marcus Sasser. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And Malik Beasley with the three. Beasley's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pistons. Now Brooks shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Brooks has got his second basket of the night. And Beasley has the ball here for the Pistons. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. Beasley outside. And stolen by Thompson. Down low. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Duren. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Marcus Sasser's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Jalen Green's checked in for the Rockets. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Green against Cunningham. Van Vliet wide open. That three off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Pass to Fontecchio. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Fontecchio. And Ivy subbed in for Marcus Sasser.
Tobias Harris, Ivy.
Duran sets the screen for Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet passes to Green. Adams with the screen on Cunningham. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Van Vliet's got 14 points for the game. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Van Vliet. Duran pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. Beasley for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Because he's so sharp, Van Vliet can be a very tough guy to defend.
Rockets have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Van Vliet, 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
An NBA champion and All-Star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Detroit making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Detroit's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Duran with it. Now Green defending. Baseline J on the way. Duran no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Pocket 6. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. Over Cunningham. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got 18 points in the game.
Fred Van Vliet has his fingerprints all over this one. Just dominating the defense right now.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Shoots over Van Vliet. Cunningham's shot is off. Houston leading by 4. Here's Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. He has 6.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Cunningham dishes it to Hardaway. In the corner, it's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tobias Harris-Clark has played over a dozen years in the NBA, and he is still a solid third option.
He really is, and he only played 1 year in college, and yet has been steady and consistent. He might not be the most efficient scorer, but he still does a lot of good things when he's on the floor, and he does them at both ends of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Jock Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Jay Shante comes in for Tari Eason. And Harris drops them both. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 4. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Van Vliet outside. Lays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got 20.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Harris against Tate. Back to Cunningham. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Houston making a switch here. Smith has checked in.
At the line for your Pistons, Cunningham. Cunningham. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Houston leading by 3. Pass to Tate. Green kicks to Brooks. Good on the triple. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
For 3, Van Vliet. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons trail by 3. To the inside. Harris passes to Cunningham.
Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 22 points per. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
And that one misses.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And he sinks the second. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Smith. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Six on the shot clock. Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Really good body control by Green. He's able to adjust off the contact and do so at a really high level.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Ivy on the wing. Pass to Duran. Cunningham against Van Vliet. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. It's good. Cunningham's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham on the wing. And they double up Cunningham. Back to Duran. Duran sets the screen for Hardaway. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Cunningham outside, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for Houston. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Fred, the shots were falling there. What did you do to get into a flow offensively?
Just try to play with some pace. I thought early on we got some stops out there, and then we allowed them to get to the free throw line. So I think our offense is not the problem right now. We got to lock in and get some stops. So we'll try to tighten up at halftime and see if we can get better.
Fred, thanks for your time, man. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Well, I think of Houston. They've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Back to Ivy. It's tipped. Pass to Duran. Here's Harris. Duran, the pass to Harris. Smith with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Hardaway. On the wing, Harris. And here's Ivy. Lets it go from deep. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Smith with a screen on Cunningham. That one goes. Count it. VanVleet's got 25 points. Pistons trail by 3. Harris outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
That's good from Harris. The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And Harris drops them both. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 25. Outside, Green fires the three. Rebound by the Pistons. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Pass to Ivy. Duran with the screen on Green. Here's Ivy. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Van Vliet. Duran pulls it in.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Here's Ivy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
For Detroit, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
First free throw is good.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And Ivy drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brooks outside to the paint. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And they were one of the NBA's top 5 fast break teams. Not many were better on the break than this group.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for him on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. On defense, the Rockets, they've led by as much as 10. Cunningham with it, picked up by Thompson. Ivy against Green. Duran with the screen on Green. Here's Ivy. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ivy's got 13.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Van Vliet outside. And here's Green outside. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Now here's Ivy. He's got 13. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Cunningham against Smith. Brooks kicks to Green. Smith with a screen on Duren. Van Vliet, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Here's Ivy. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution. Number 7, Cam Whitmore.
Here's Cunningham, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Cunningham's got 22 points.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. And the 3 off target.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Duren.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Back to Van Vliet. Five to shoot. From deep. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ivy against Brooks. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. For the lead, Brooks grabs the board. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Using the dribble to get free for a hoop. Fred Van Vliet. That's nasty.
Pass to Ivy. Duren against Smith. Now here is Harris. A 3-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Over Cunningham. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Cunningham with it. He's got 22. Harris kicks to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Duren sets the screen for Hardaway. Tries again, and Duren lays it in. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Ivy passes to Hardaway. Back to Ivy. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Ivy's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
What a throwdown by Brooks there. Always looking to establish some force and dominance with this play.
Van Vliet against Cunningham. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Van Vliet. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 17 points a game last year. 8 assists and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Duren with the screen on Green. There's the lob to Duren. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded closer. Pistons leading by 5. On the wing, Hardaway. Over Green. Rockets with the rebound.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Pass to Van Vliet. Front past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duran's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside Hardaway. Duran sets the screen for Hardaway. Shot's good by Duran. Duran's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Green with a screen for Green. Jacks up a 3. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Smith. Can they get it? And it's Whitmore missing. Pistons leading by 7. Now Sasser, covered by Van Vliet. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And for Houston, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Pass to Whitmore. And here's Green outside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Duran. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Duran, and it's Beasley in for Hardaway. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And there's 1:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Green. It's hauled in by Stewart.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
They set the screen. Here's Beasley. The shot will not fall. Good D by Thompson. For the tie, pass to Green. Unable to get that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Count it, and the foul. That's on Jalen Green.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Detroit. Houston also making some changes. Brooks checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Jalen Green.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Brooks up on top. 12 points for him. Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. Poke loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, Brooks will just attack you without thinking anything of it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sasser, covered by Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet, 3rd personal foul, team 4.
The first one falls. Sasser hits them both. 15 seconds left to play here in the third.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Green with a screen for Van Vliet. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And we've reached the end of the third. Pistons lead by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Rockets trail by 5. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Dylan Brooks and Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Green in at the power forward. Adams finds Brooks. Back to Adams. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Holland. Brooks covering. Pass to Fontecchio. He lobs it up. It's stolen by Adams. Van Vliet outside. Adams with it. He's covered by Fontecchio. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Adams.
And Adams, one of those selective shooters, so when he takes a jumper, you know he's confident.
Pass to Fontecchio. Finished off by Fontecchio.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And Brooks is this team's agitator and instigator. He wants to spark the group with his energy at both ends of the floor.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Fontecchio up top. Back to Sasser. Pistons passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Beasley. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here is Brooks. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown. Brooks has got 10 points in just the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Pass to Beasley. Back to Sasser. And he makes good on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Brooks the pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. A fadeaway. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Sasser. Fires for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Adams drawing the double team. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sinks the triple. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Holland. Beasley with a clean look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beasley's got 19 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Brooks right side. Shoots over Holland. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Brooks.
You know, it's huge for this team when Brooks gets hot because he's kind of the emotional barometer for this club. It fires everybody else up.
Fontecchio. Pass to Holland. Stolen by Brooks. Screen by Adams. To take the lead. Brooks misses. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Sasser, covered by Van Vliet. Now Sasser. Stewart with a screen on Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
No good on the free throw. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Fontecchio. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Holland. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Beasley. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Checked in from Marcus Sasser. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thank you, David. At the elbow, Shepard. Tate kicks to Smith. Tate with the screen for Smith. Six to shoot. Pass to Shepard. To take the lead. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons lead it. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Shepherd. Rockets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Shots good by Green.
And I like how Shepherd keeps things simple. When he notices someone on his team is open, he is more than happy to move the ball.
Cunningham outside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
He's explosive. He's got great length. Ivy is who you want to target in the alley-oop game.
Shepherd, the pass to Tate. Ipo, Şengün. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's stolen by Green. 3-on-3. Smith kicks to Tate. Shot from the wing, and Green with the basket on the assist by Smith. Green's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Cunningham outside. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Smith kicks to Green to take the lead. And the layup is up and in. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Shepherd with the ball. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Shepherd. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And Ivy now top of the key. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duran. For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Here's VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Brooks from outside. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Ivy. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Ivy's got 13 points in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Pass to Şengün. Six on the shot clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham outside. To the inside. Harris's shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 4.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big time shot there. And he's comfortable in that role.
Brooks outside. There's Green with the 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 5th assist in this one. Harris outside. Ivy, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ivy's got 7 now in this quarter.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Van Fleet, Fred Van Fleet, 2 shots.
Take break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he is unable to get the second one.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Hardaway kicks to Cunningham. Over Green. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Van Fleet. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. To tie it up. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Fleet's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Cunningham up top, covered by Van Fleet. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
And so Van Fleet will bring it up for Houston. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Van Fleet's got 38 points.
Van Fleet knows his team needs him to deliver much in the clutch. So all he does is dial up that intensity.
Houston's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A miss that time would have put him up. Van Fleet against Cunningham. Stolen by Van Fleet. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
27 seconds left in the game. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris dishes to Cunningham. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Now here's Van Vliet. It's in!
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Fred VanVleet.